Hi, this is Raina. Thank you for joining me on my crochet channel. So we've made a few dresses for Barbie and I thought it's time to make this princess dress for her. And I will show you step by step how to make this one. And I would say this is intermediate skill level project. We're using fine crochet thread and fine crochet hook. And also I tend to crochet quite tightly, especially with a fine thread. So I definitely recommend to try the dress on as you go. We will make this dress in 6 steps. We start with the front panel with contrast color. We finish the dress top with main color, also the shoulder straps. Next step we'll make the skirts, the ruffles. Then we finish the sleeves. Then sew on the buttons or beads, whichever you prefer. And the last thing to do is make these cross stitches here on the front. And my main color blue is this DMC cotton pearl. It's size 8. 1 ball is enough for the dress and it has 10 grams in it. My contrast color is Lee's Metallic, and this golden color is called Sand Dollar. It is size 20 and it works well with this thread. I use 3 6mm beads for buttons, and my crochet hook is 1.75 millimeters. And let's get started. And we start with the top of the dress and using the contrast color, make that front triangle panel first. And make a slip knot. And first chain 6, 4, 5, 6. First row, single crochet in second chain from the hook, and in each next chain. 3, 4, and 5. Then chain 1 and turn. Second row, just single crochet 1 in each stitch, so 5 again. 2, 3, 4, and 5. And now continue the same way, chain 1 and turn, single crochet 5, and make total of 15 rows like that, including these first 2. And next, row 16, we're going to decrease. First chain 1 and turn, and single crochet 2 together in first 2 stitches. So pull up a loop in first stitch, then insert hook in the next stitch, pull up a loop 2, and now 3 loops and hook, pull through all. This is 2 single crochets together. In the next one, make a regular single crochet, and in the last 2 stitches again 2 together, pull up loop in first, pull up loop in the second, and pull through 3 loops. Row 17, chain 1, turn, single crochet 1 in each stitch, 3, 2 and 3. Row 18 is the same, chain 1 and turn, single crochet 1 in each 3, and 19 chain 1 and turn, and we're gonna decrease again. And I want to have 2 stitches on this row, so I'm going to single crochet 2 together in first 2, pull up loop, next, pull through all loops, and now also 2 together, first one going in that same stitch as the last one, and second going in a last stitch. And now I have 2 stitches. Chain 1, row 20, single crochet 2, 1 and 2, and last row 21, chain 1 and turn, single crochet 2 together in those last 2 stitches. And this piece is now done. You can cut off thread, fasten off. Next I'm going to join my main color thread, and we're going to work rows on each side of this front panel. First one is on the left side, so hold the panel with the beginning tail on your right side, and the first row here on the front is going to be slip stitches, and we're going to make 20 slip stitches. I'm going to try to make 1 slip stitch in end space of each row here. Four is made. I made 20 slip stitches here, first row, and the second row, chain 1, turn, and now I want to single crochet, inserting hook through that upper loop of each slip stitch, single crochet, so that upper loop, it's good to see here. And make 20 single crochet. And next row, chain 1 and turn, and now just single crochet in each stitch. I'm inserting hook through both loops. I have 20 stitches on a row, and I finished now 15 rows of single crochets, so including that first slip stitch row, we have 16 here on the left side. This is my wrong side of the top. From here we're going to start our left side sleeve, so chain 15, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we're going to attach the chain So count 6 spaces here on these rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So slip stitch in that space, chain is attached, and now also slip stitch in that next space. Now I'm going to turn and start single crocheting 1 in each chain. 1, 2, 3, 4. I did 15 single crochets for the sleeve. Now just to keep making single crochets, continuing the rows as before. So I reached the end here. Next row, chain 1 and turn. Now single crochet all the way and in all of these 15 single crochets too, and then we'll do this part here together. I did all the single crochets, so here I'm up here again. Now go in that next space on that edge and slip stitch in it, and also slip stitch in that next space here. Now turn, and so here I don't make a chain to start a new row, I just go in a first single crochet. Again, just single crochet in each stitch all the way down here, then you turn, then chain 1 and all the way back up here. And let's do this part again together. And up here again, slip stitch first after the last single crochet in the next space on the edge, and 1 more slip stitch that last space. Then turn and start single crocheting. I'm not gonna chain here. That's gonna be the last row on that sleeve strap, so go all the way down here and then we continue. Now I'm going to make 4 more rows to finish the left side, but I'm going to single crochet now 20, so 20 until here, and then go back for the second row. And we will continue with the sleeve to finish it later. But first, now make 3 more rows of 20 single crochets, and the 4th last row is going to be different. We'll continue together. And after 3 rows here, the very last one, first chain 1, turn, and now single crochet 10. And then slip stitch in the next stitch, and also slip stitch in the next. And here I'm going to cut off the thread. This side is done. And now let's do the other side, the right side of top. First of all, I'm going to leave a longer tail here, and this is going to be for making these cross stitches on this front panel later. And for the right side, we start in the bottom part here where the front panel ended, and again join with a slip stitch and slip stitch in each end space, and again make 20. And same as on the other side. To start the first single crochet row, chain 1 and turn, and insert hook only through that upper loop of each slip stitch here. And the next row starts the same, chain 1 and turn, and now just single crochet 1 in each stitch. So 1 row of single crochets is made, make 15 more, so you have 16 of single crochet rows, ending up here on that upper edge, so we can make the second sleeve strap. And again, next here we're going to chain 15 for the sleeve, and count 6 spaces from that center part here on the top edge on blue. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Going to slip stitch here, and also slip stitch in the next space, then turn and single crochet in each chain. And then repeat the same as we did with the first sleeve. When you're done with 15 single crochets on chain, then you go down and do the 20 here, then go back up here and again around the sleeve, and do this until you have finished 5 single crochet rows on the sleeve strap. I finished the second shoulder straps. I made single crochets all the way down here, and we will only now make 2 more rows to finish the right side. The first row is chain 1 and turn and single crochet 20, and on that last row on the right side we're going to also make the button loops. Starts the same, chain 1 and turn, then single crochet 2, and here we're going to chain 6 for the first button loop. 3, 4, 5 and 6. Now I'm going to slip stitch in that same stitch where the last single crochet was, Next, single crochet 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Here we're going to make the second button loop. Again, chain 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Slip stitch in that same stitch where the last single crochet was made. And now we're not going to single crochet, we're going to slip stitch. So slip stitch in next 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and for the third button loop, chain 6, 3, 4, 5, 6. Also slip stitch in that same stitch where the last slip stitch went. And now 4 more slip stitches to finish. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now don't cut off the thread from right here. We're going to start the dress skirt. And we're going to crochet the skirt in rounds. We finished the last row here with button loops on wrong side. So first of all, after these last slip stitches, make a chain. And now we need to make the rounds on the right side. So for that, bring that opposite corner close. And we're going to need to make our first single crochet in this space, the end space of that row on top of the dress. Now continue making single crochets in each end space of these rows and try to count the stitches so that you end up with 42 single crochets. And when you reach that center part, I made 20 single crochets so far. I'm not going to make a stitch in here, but go into the other side, make it in your main color stitch. So, and now count to make 22 more stitches. So if you need to skip some of these spaces, that's fine. So to end up with total 42 stitches on the round. And to finish the first round, slip stitch in that first single crochet here. Starting the second round of skirt, chain 1 and single crochet in same stitch. Now chain 2, skip next stitch, this one, single crochet in the next. Chain 2, skip next, single crochet in the next, and repeat. Chain 2, skip 1, single crochet in the next, and last 2 chains, skipping last stitch, slip stitch in that first single crochet. And to start the third round of skirt, first slip stitch in that next 2 chain space, chain 1, single crochet in same space, and now chain 3, single crochet next 2 chain space, skipping this stitch, chain 3, single crochet, next space, chain 3, single crochet, next 2 chain space, and repeat. And we finish the round differently. Instead of 3 chains, chain 1, then half double crochet in that beginning single crochet stitch. So we can start next round from here. Now repeat this round 2 more times, starting with chain, single crochet in that beginning space, chain 3, single crochet, next space, chain 3, single crochet, and again end with 1 chain and half double crochet stitch in that beginning single crochet, and then 1 more round. So we want to have 3 of these 3 chain rounds here. So this was first, second, and after this make 1 more. So I'm completed my rounds, and now finishing that last round, we don't need to do chain and half double crochet. I'm going to just do 3 chains, slip stitch in that first single crochet stitch, because this is where we cut off the main color thread. And join the second color, and I'm joining my contrast color in that first 3 chain space with single crochet stitch. Then it repeats the same, chain 3, single crochet in the next space, chain 3, and single crochet. And just 1 round with contrast color here. And I finish this round with slip stitch in a beginning single crochet, and then cut off. And starting a new layer at first can be tricky, but hopefully the visual will help you. So we need to first make a round of double crochets, and we're going to make them in these single crochet stitches. So this is the second round. Well, it's the first round where we did single crochet in 3 chains. The previous round was 2 chains and 1 single crochet, but with that first one where 3 chains were made, so in these single crochets is where we are going to make double crochets, but on the inside. So actually you can just insert your hook inside the dress, find that single crochet right here. I'm going to do a double crochet right away, so yarn over first, insert hook in that first single crochet here, and then you can kind of fold it back so you can see how to make your stitch, make double crochet. And we chain 1 between each, and then you know we're getting ready to make the next stitch. So next single crochet on that round is right here. So it's kind of easier to insert hook while still looking at it on the right side, but then I fold it and finish the stitch on the inside. Chain 1, and again yarn over, and not to confuse it with this one, but this is the next one here. Insert, fold, make double crochet, chain 1, so it kind of pulls here. Here's the next single crochet I need to insert in and fold, chain, here is the next, chain, here's the next, and repeat this all around. And I did my last double crochet now, and chain, slip stitch in that first one. And that's the second layer. I want to make it wider, so that first round goes like this. Chain 1 and single crochet in same stitch. Now chain 2, single crochet in one chain space, chain 2, single crochet in next double crochet stitch, and now a chain 3, skip chain space, single crochet in double crochet, next chain 2, single crochet in chain space, chain 2, single crochet in next double crochet. So this is how we increase these chain spaces. After these 2, I chain 3, skip chain space, single crochet in next double crochet. Now again, chain 2, single crochet in chain space, chain 2, single crochet, double crochet, and repeat chain 3 and skipping space, single crochet. And the last part here we finished differently, so I just did 3 chains, single crochet, and one chain space is left, but here chain 1, half double crochet in that first beginning, single crochet. Next 3 rounds are going to be the same. Chain 1, single crochet in same space, and again chain 3, single crochet in next space, chain 3, single crochet next space. So this is only 3 chains, no more 2 chains, 3 and single crochet, 3 and single crochet. 3 single crochet, and finish the round same way as we just did. The last space, instead of 3 chains, chain 1, half double crochet in first single crochet, and then make after this round make 2 more rounds, and that last round you can finish just with 3 chains, not the chain and half double crochet. We'll meet back when we finish that last row with blue thread. Counting the rounds now, I finished the last one with my main color. So on that second layer, so this is the first one with double crochets, this is the second one where we increased the spaces, and then we did 1, 2, 3 rounds of just 3 chains and single crochets. And I'm finishing this last one again with 3 chains and slip stitch in beginning single crochet, because we are again now cutting off the thread here. And same as on the first layer, we're going to make the one last round with contrast color. I'm going to join it with single crochet in a first chain space, and just the same, chain 3 single crochet next space. And to finish this round, because it's only one round with contrast color, chain 3 and slip stitch in that first beginning single crochet and cut off. 2 layers are made, and the third one starts again with the double crochet round. So I'm gonna start again on the back here, and we're going to insert a hook to make double crochets in these single crochets. So not in the single crochets where we increase the spaces, that was this round here, but the next one where we did just 3 chain single crochets. So we could start with this one here. Again, I'm going to do this from inside, but keeping it right now so I can see that stitch. I'm gonna insert hook, and then I'll fold again. I forgot to do yarn over, so I got these loops. Yarn over, make your first double crochet here, chain 1, again yarn over, and the next single crochet we need to insert is here, this one, fold, double crochet, chain 1, next single crochet. So when I pull this, I see that last one was here, so next one is here, double crochet and chain, next one is here, next one here, and repeat. I finished last double crochet, made chain, and now slip stitch in that beginning first double crochet here. And the next 3 rounds are just going to be 3 chains and single crochet. So I'm going to start this with slip stitching in the next 1 chain space here, then chain 1 and single crochet in same space, and now start the 3 chains, single crochet next space, chain 3, single crochet next space. So 4 rounds of this, and finish first 3 rounds again with instead of last 3 chains, make 1 chain and half double crochet in first single crochet, and then the 4th round of this finish with 3 chains and slip stitch in first single crochet. We'll do that again together to finish that 3rd layer. And I finished 4 rounds now. And again, the last round, I'm not gonna do 1 chain half double crochet, I'm gonna do 3 chains and just slip stitch in beginning single crochet. And we'll do 1 more round with contrast color. And that's the same again, chain 3, you join it with single crochet in a first chain space, then chain 3, single crochet next chain space. And this one we also end with 3 chains and slip stitch in beginning single crochet. And now make 2 more layers exactly the same as this last one, the 3rd one. So I ended up making 1 more ruffle here. So instead of 2 more, I made 3 more. So now I have total of 6 layers, and so it's up to you how long you want the dress to be. And next, let's finish the sleeves. So we're going to make 3 rows of these 3 chains and single crochets here on this edge of this both sleeves. I'm gonna start with the right one here. First I'm going to join my main color thread, make 2 rows with that, and let's join it. So skip the first stitch here, and I'm going to insert in the next, make single crochet here, then chain 3, now skip next stitch here, single crochet in the next, chain 3, skip this next stitch, single crochet here, here's my 4th chain, skip this, single crochet, the 5th one, skip this, single crochet next, and 1 more, 1, 2, 3, skip this, single crochet in here. And now to start the 2nd row on the sleeve, there's 1 more space here. I'm going to single crochet in it, chain 3, turn, and now single crochet in that last 3 chain space on previous row, and then just chain 3, single crochet next space, chain 3, single crochet next space, and to finish that second row I single crocheted in this last 3 chain space on first row, chain 3 more, and now we just need to single crochet in that last stitch here that we skipped on first row. And with this, cut off the main thread, fasten off. And the last row on a sleeve with contrast color. I'm going to slip stitch, join it with a slip stitch here. So this is a space on that edge right underneath those sleeve rows here. So find the closest stitch to join it and make a slip stitch here, not single crochet. Then chain 3, and single crochet in that first chain space, and now continue the same, chain 3, single crochet in next space, chain 3, single crochet next space, and I've made 7 of these 3 chains, and now one more, 3, and again I want to find this space here on the top edge to make that last slip stitch in here. And cut off. And now repeat the same on the second sleeve. And on the second sleeve, the left side, I'm just going to join my main color thread on a back here, back side, and then do everything else the same. And now before I finish with sewing on the beads for buttons and making the cross stitches on this front panel, first of all I wanted to try it on with the sleeves done, and as you see there are a lot of ends here, so I'm going to weave them all in. So it's going to be easier to finish it. And next, I'm going to attach the beads on the back here. And the very last thing to do, let's make some cross stitches here on the front. I'm using this long tail that I kept when I started this right side of the dress top. And my Barbie princess dress is finished. I hope you like this one, and you will make this for your Barbie as well. Thank you so much for watching, and happy crocheting.